In a collaborative effort to strengthen public sector accountability, Gambia participates in partnership with the Ministry of Justice on Thursday, launched a two-day high-level workshop on the Anti-Corruption Act at a local hotel in Kololi. The training is designed to familiarize senior government officials with the content and practical applications of the Act. Facilitated by the Legislative Drafting Department of the Ministry of Justice, the workshop brings together 50 officials from various ministries, departments, and agencies across the country. The Anti-Corruption Act, passed by the National Assembly in December 2023, repeals the 2012 Anti-Corruption Commission Act and establishes a stronger legal framework to address corruption in the Gambia. The law empowers the Gambia Anti-Corruption Commission to investigate, prevent, and prosecute corruption-related offenses. It also introduces mechanisms for asset recovery, protection for whistleblowers, and oversight of public institutions. According to the Gambia Participates, the Act primarily targets corruption within public sector. Public officials are expected to comply with its provisions, yet there remains limited awareness of the law and its associated sanctions. The training aims to bridge this knowledge gap by providing officials with a comprehensive understanding of the Act's content and enforcement measures. At the ongoing ceremony, Mar Nyang, Executive Director of the Gambia Participates, provided an overview of the Act and the objective of the training.
The Ministry of Justice for coming up with a very strong standard, internationally recognized anti-corruption proposed bill. Though there has been some amendments that were done by Parliament, which is beyond the purview, like say, control of the Ministry of Justice. However, it is still a good law. When this bill was enacted, we asked ourselves, what next? We worked with the Ministry of Justice over these years. It's been enacted, should we just continue to do our work as civil society, making noise, without following up on what has already been achieved? So we reached out to the Ministry of Justice that we wanted to make sure public officials are trained on this law, to understand the content of the law, to understand the do's, the don'ts, and then the sanctions that are advanced in this particular legislation. Lawyers will normally say ignorance of the law is not an excuse, but I believe before ignorance, people need to be informed about this legislation. There are just a lot of legislations out there, and I would not blame anyone for not knowing certain laws that are very important. I myself don't know all the laws of the Gambia. It is just out of curiosity and research that you get to know some of it. I don't think anyone knows about it. And when we made this proposal, the Minister of Justice was kind enough to work with us.
Speaking on behalf of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Solicitor General Hussein Tomasi emphasized that the training is crucial for strengthening accountability and promoting integrity across public institutions.
Corruption has long been recognized as an obstacle to development, undermining the delivery of essential public services, eroding trust in institutions, and stifling economic growth. It disproportionately affects the most vulnerable in society and hampers our collective national progress. This legislation, therefore, establishes a comprehensive legal framework to identify, deter, sanction, and ultimately eradicate corruption in the Gambia. The Act also envisages an independent anti-corruption commission endowed with broad investigatory, prosecutorial, and enforcement powers. The commission is tasked to investigate allegations of corruption against public officials, ensuring that corrupt practices are addressed decisively and without prejudice. By institutionalizing such an authority, we protect the rule of law and guarantee that no one, regardless of status or position, is above or beyond accountability.
The Deputy Chief of Mission at the U.S. Embassy in Banjul, Robert Anderson, noted that the embassy's support for the workshop reflects a strong partnership between civil society and government. He underscores the importance of equipping public officials with the knowledge and tools necessary to uphold transparency and good governance.
This training, led by the Legislative Drafting Department, the very architects of the Anti-Corruption Act, you all have done excellent work, and I think the next step is making sure that everyone is responsible for upholding the law and that you have the knowledge and the confidence to apply it. And so that's what I know you're here for this week, and it's important in that it reaches across all ministries in this country.
Gambia Participates is a non-partisan civic organization committed to promoting transparent governance, public accountability, and citizen engagement. The organization has played a key role in advancing physical transparency, anti-corruption initiatives, electoral integrity, and rural community development. This two-day familiarization workshop forms part of the Gambia Participates' ongoing efforts to enhance the capacity of senior government officials by equipping them with a clear understanding of the Anti-Corruption Act's provisions, offenses, and sanctions. The training seeks to reinforce accountability and promote integrity throughout public institutions. Reporting for Kerfatu, I am Fatu Silla.